As you guys all know, well, if you guys know, I am an introvert. I like to keep to myself and I get drained easily from being in crowds. Yay. How introvert? It's nothing new, rather it's a bit cliche, because every other animator out there, storytellers or not, are introverts, so yeah. Today I just wanted to talk about socializing and just my overall experiences, and how I tend to feel about it from time to time. One obvious stance of being an introvert is socializing with people. We all tend to not want to talk to others, and we'd rather sit in our own corner and be invisible or whatever. It's the story of our lives, what can I say? But sometimes I do like to talk. It really depends on the circumstance and the situations, and probably on the people. I find that I'm an introvert at the heart, but I can blend in with the crowd. And what I mean by that is that by feeling I can easily mirror someone's personality. I don't know if that's a bad thing, or maybe it's a serious people-pleasing problem I have, but I somehow know how to vibe and when to vibe. If you're someone who would talk, I will talk. If you're quiet and rather have peace, I'll respect that and not talk to you at all. It depends on the vibe, I'm telling you. By mirroring as well, I don't literally mean copying or imitating someone exactly, like with words and personality. I purely mean just like by the vibes. I just blend in with society. When it comes to actually conversing though, I'm someone who's very interested in other people's lives. I tend to think deeply about what their lives are like, what they do for a living, and what interests they are, who they are, where they're from. Just genuine curiosity to know about other people. So when you are placed in an environment where you have to socialize, my uni, suddenly it's like, great, why am I here again? I don't think I'm that bad with conversations with people. I genuinely ask questions on what they do and what they love because I'm interested, like I said before. But sometimes when I try to talk to people, it's just awkward. On my part, I think I do a great part on conversing and asking questions, but when the other party isn't really talking much, what do you do there? You're just staring at each other and like, what are you gonna do? I do understand that some people obviously are shy and don't talk, but man, I guess I'm expecting a little too much for a conversation. I find I really love to have deep and meaningful conversations. Tell me about your problems and I'll do my utmost best to support you and make you feel validated and seen. It's very rewarding to me, and I like them because it makes me feel a very deep connection with the other person. And it's the one thing I love to do, help people. So if you have deep and mysterious stuff you want to talk about, tell me. I would listen to you all day. Not when I first meet people, of course. If things go well and the friendship springs, then by all means, you don't need my permission for you to tell me or talk about anything. But sometimes I don't like to talk. This usually happens when I'm very tired and I'm dead inside. Having no energy to talk is pretty much one of the reasons I avoid socializing with people. And I'm sorry if I do come across as that. I'm just tired. Like I said before, it's also the same when I'm out in the crowds. I just get drained. It happens for specific people as well. I have friends where I could go all day with them and just talk to them about anything because I enjoy their presence, But I found when I'm around certain types of people, my energy just drains from them and I don't talk to them. And I don't mean to come across as me not liking you, it's just my battery is depleted. But when all things come to worse, I do feel like sometimes I'm very much different from others in a way. This is actually something I felt on my part for a long time actually. I just never really thought of it again, I had the same thoughts years ago, but I guess it still resonates within me because the majority of it stays true. And I guess I brought it up because I had talked about it with a close friend of mine and I could just relate to it a lot. I've always felt a disconnection from people, not overall, but majority of the time I always felt different because I found that I couldn't really relate to most of the people around me. My high school experience was a great example of that. There was this one instance with boys. I was in my art room with these two boys and they were just talking about how horny they were. They were like, yeah bro, I get so horny I could fuck anything, even an old woman. Then the other boy's like, yeah bro, me too. No offense, but I could not relate to that at all. I'm not lying, by the way. This was a real life conversation I sat through, and I just couldn't really understand the horny aspect. That's not to say I don't get the feeling at all, okay? I am a young adult male. But this, I just kind of sat there and not saying anything and not knowing how to feel at all. It's kind of like, I really did not need to know that, at all. And I genuinely have never had a thought like that. Then the same guy who agreed was like, I'd fuck a twink as well, and looked at me. And I didn't know what he meant by that. But hey, let me just say here, it is very normal to be horny, okay? This only works when we're honest here. It's human nature. What can we do about it? I'd also like to mention another thing that was just a prime example of just feeling out of place. No, not November. Everyone knows this. I get that it's sort of like a meme thing and guys just say it for the lols. But the guys I hung around in high school just needed to chill. They let the world know they failed for like the 5th time that same day. It's just another example of I really really did not need to know about that. Even if it's no, not November, just do it. Stop being finicky about a damn month. You know and we know that you did not survive this no, not November shenanigans. Props to the boys who went to an all-boys school. How magical was that? If you were to ask how I felt about this, I would say I really don't care about this. I thought of it as, oh, it's November, 1 month left to escape the hellhole. But anyways, I'm rambling. I only felt alone and different at times because I could not relate to the majority of the crowd or society. Keeping up with the Jones, as they say. I questioned why people love to be materialistic, weird trends that I never got on with, and then just the drama people love to talk about. Anything with the media blowing up and just over-proportioning the situation just made me question humanity sometimes. But anyways, it's not a matter of whether people understood me or not. It just happens to be that I do things people usually don't do. Sometimes it would be nice and amazing if someone did understand me, you know? But this desire, I feel, is something we all want, to be understood and not be considered weird or different. But you know what? I like to counter these thoughts with a bit of perspective. Firstly, we all need to understand that no one can really understand who you truly are as a person. The person who truly understands you the most is you, yourself. Two is that even if you feel like people don't get you or understand you, people can learn to understand. And sure, they might not be perfect, but their dedication to trying to understand you shows how much of a person they are to you. I don't have these thoughts much anymore because I know objectively that I'm not alone, even if I feel like it the most. The mind just makes you go crazy and think stuff like that. You got family and friends, and if not, you got yourself. I'm very much appreciative of the fact that I really have close friends that can understand me to somewhat of a level and be there when I'm in need. Having someone who can relate to you is probably the most self-reassuring feeling you could ever get because you know you're not alone in this. I guess this could relate to why I love having deep convos with people. It's a connection built for me to understand others on a more deeper level. Knowing one's strengths and weaknesses and problems helps me understand them more and do my best to support them, you know? I am a happy person when I feel I helped someone. We're all here to live a life, so just live it to the best you can be. Of course, I can't expect a whole ass deep conversation when meeting people. It takes time for things to take place. That being said, socializing 101. So many cool things that come with it. Friendships and just wow. For now, I am not expecting anything in my uni. Sure, I've already met people and established connections with them to a point where I can call them my uni friends, but I'm only in my first trimester and already dying with assessment. Yeah. Uni for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's just me talking about my thoughts and my feelings, I guess, and socializing. It's cool to get my thoughts down and into this and see what you guys think and be here with me. I promise to, do more entertaining videos than just this. Anyways, thank you guys again. The support from the last video was amazing and you guys deserve happiness. That is all. More to come. Bye bye. Hello everyone. It is me, Matt, also known as Sue. Yeah, it's been a while. Quick little update here. I'm back. Sorry I've been late. Sorry I haven't been uploading for those who actually do enjoy my video. But I've been very, very burnt out this year. So I took a break and I'm trying to break out of the habit of doing stuff now. So, yeah. As you can tell, this video was made last year when I had uni and all. So that's why I'm, referring back to like uni in some parts of the video. But, yeah, I didn't get to finish this video or start it. And so when I was going through my old recordings, I figured I can just try finish this video at least, because I thought it was a pretty good topic to talk about. And I had already done the audio. So I was just like, you know what, might as well just do it, and just post it and see how you guys feel. Plus, it's about socializing. So that's relatable, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say, but, yeah, I'm definitely still wanting to try upload more, and I plan to, even though I say this, like, how many times now, but, yeah, there is more coming. It's just a matter of me getting my finger out of my ass and actually doing the work. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for the support. I'm still trying to be positive and all, so, even though this video was, recorded last year, here's a video that I think you guys would enjoy. And since I didn't get much time to work on it, I just replaced animation with GIFs. And I'm sorry if that's not what you guys like, but it's just something to maintain my mental health and be quick and be consistent in uploading videos from now on. So, yeah. Other than that, I guess there's not much to say, but thank you guys so much for watching the video. And more to come. I hope you guys have a great day and wish you all the happiness, as I used to say. So, okay, bye-bye.